welcome to your daily horoscope. This is a general reading for all star signs, so trust in what resonates, leave what does not. All right, let's dive in. So let's have a look and see what's happening around you, coming towards you with the tarot. Okay, there's possible conflict with others today. So we've got the Five of Fire coming out. So knowing when to stand up for yourself, when to walk away from drama, figuring out when it's not worth your time. Oh, it's someone that's deceptive. This energy's been coming through all week. So it's almost like they've done something behind your back because they're running off with the swords whilst your back's turned. It could be that information's coming to light about that. Okay. You've possibly been in hermit mode, so you've been a bit quiet. And Spirit's saying you need to take the mask off and see where you're holding yourself stuck and back from life. Could be because of situations you've been through. And there's possibly some sleepless nights, some anxiety and worry going on. And they want you to get into this energy, which is the Queen of Fire energy, which is recognizing how talented you are, how brilliant you are, how strong you are. Which means not giving your power away to people that are in a lower vibration. You can't control how people show up. You got the Four of Earth, which is you being very practical and grounded when it comes to your finances and your money, spending your money wisely. You got the Page of Air, and Spirit's saying there's possibly some plans that need refinement, maybe some challenging news coming in, sitting directly under this deception here. Oh, you've got a beautiful Two of Cups. Love coming in. So Spirit saying singles, come out of hermit mode because there is a beautiful mutual love here. Falling in love, there's a home in the background, stability. Or you're going to have justice, Spirit saying. Things are going to be fair and balanced. If you're waiting on any kind of outcome in terms of any kind of legal settlement or something where you feel like someone's getting away with something, they're not. Spirit saying there's going to be justice. And whatever you're worrying about that's creating sleepless nights, it is going to transform into something else. There is positive change coming. It's just a matter of timing. And the sun's going to come out. So you're going to be waving the victory flag. So there may be things that you're worrying about. And Spirit's saying it's going to end up in a very positive way for you. Again, we've got the egg timer coming out, or the sands of time. All right, let's pull some clarifiers on these negative energies with the Muse Tarot. Let's have a look at this conflict going on with someone where there's a situation that's deceptive or manipulative. Oh, darlings, you're going to have this sense of freedom. You may also feel like you walked away from a disaster, like in the nick of time. It's like something's going to come to light and you're going to go, oh, thank God I walked away from that. That's self-made success and freedom. Yes, darlings. Yeah, you're having just a brand new fresh start. You're not even looking at it. Okay, so you're looking off to the future. So this is someone else's energy because you've actually moved past this energy. Yeah, you've got the Muse of Voices, king of this deck, which is you've just acted in your highest values with integrity. Somebody else did not show up great. You've actually released that energy, but you're just recognizing maybe what it is. You may even be feeling this person's energy in regret of how they showed up, but it's not touching you. Let's have a look at you taking the mask off here where you're feeling a little stuck, maybe. Oh, yeah. You got the Eight of Voices, which is feeling stuck, really bound and stuck. Spirit's saying whatever you're worrying about is in progress. You got the Seven of Materials, which relates to finances and career. It's a time of growth and expansion. So you may just be in a transition phase between one level of reality, known reality, into the next. So you may feel like you're kind of treading water in a state of purgatory because you're just in between phases, yeah? And Spirit's saying that's all it is. What you want's coming towards you. What you're trying to attain is coming towards you. You're just overthinking things right now, which means fearing the worst. There are going to be open doors and opportunities for you. Or they're saying instead of doing that, just connect with your friends, chat with your friends. Let's have a look at this challenging news coming in here, or delays to your plans. Okay. It's not really going to affect you. You got the Queen of Materials coming out. Guys, we could say Queen or King of Materials, right? You do have self-made success here based on your own effort. Spirit's saying there's always going to be obstacles in your path. There's always going to be challenges. But ultimately, you're going to end up where you want to be, which is financially secure and stable. Based on your own efforts, feeling very powerful there. Well, let's put you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Well, you got Hathor receptivity. Spirit's asking you to open up to receive. They're trying to send you beautiful energy, positive outcomes your way. You've also got Kali, endings and beginnings. Definitely closing out the old, opening up to the new. Making space for the new. Oh, there's confirming there is a golden opportunity coming your way when it comes to career and finances. It's also doors opening for you, including love. They're wanting you to come out of hermit mode, right? Enough time in hermit mode. And Spirit's saying, love yourself enough to put healthy boundaries in place with others. So instead of worrying about people and situations, you're in charge of your life. You're in charge of who you allow into your energy field. Say your no's when you want to say your no's. Say your yeses when you want to say your yeses, versus worrying about other people's energy. You've already overcome things and moved past them. And you just got to be bold and take risks and go after what is going to make you happy. Confidently move yourself forward. And also be kind to yourself as well as others, depending on who they are, darlings. I think it's mostly about nurturing the people that are close to you. You being in your best energy. There's a lot here that you showed up in your best energy. Let's pull you some crystal energies to balance these out. So initially what appeared negative is no longer negative, yeah? You got smoky quartz, which is earth light. You're divinely connected to the universe and source right now, very grounded. It's also come out with gold, which is the solar angel. There is an angel watching over you. Your abundance flows, your blessings. Can also be an increase in vitality. And malachite, you're absolutely clearing your energy. Big cleanse going on, which can be a bit unsettling. And apatite, which is foresight. You may have wished you had the foresight to not involve yourself with certain people, situations. Going forward, you will be more discerning. It may be like a little bit of ruminating on, I wish I hadn't, got involved in somebody that ended up being deceptive, or a situation where someone ended up being deceptive. Created drama in your life, but it's not affected you in terms of moving forward. You've freed yourself from it. Obviously not going to apply to everyone. And you've got sapphire, which is seeing the spiritual truth in situations. Spirit will always show you the truth. People may feel like they're hiding things, but Spirit will always show you the truth. When you are divinely aligned with Spirit, always they will show you. It may be that they communicate to you that something's going on, even if you can't see it, right? All right, let's put you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Yeah, again, this message about letting go of the old, definitely closing out a situations that don't serve you any longer. We're all connected, which is exactly what we were just talking about. Spirit knows all, sees all, right? They will let you know what you need to know. There's also a message to heed your dreams. So there could be messages coming through to your dream state. I'm not sure if they're going to be positive or negative, but it's going to create some kind of awareness within self, and just have the courage to move yourself forward, embrace these new beginnings. We've got the lion coming out there. It's also about being honest with yourself. And you've got time to ground. There is a need for you to ground your energy, particularly when there's shadow energy coming up related to others. You staying grounded Well, let's have a look and see if there's any deeper meanings, hidden truths here you need to see. Yeah, they're just wanting you to be very present, not dipping backwards into situations that are past. Be here now. Yeah, it's a time for you to find some beautiful inner peace. Soothe that heart chakra. And it's important you catch up with friends, spend some time with friends. It's important you don't compromise yourself right now. Your values, your boundaries. Boundaries up, darlings. Boundaries up. Yeah, and some of you are also finding your true purpose. So this could be related to what you want to do in 2026. Having that clear path forward. Let's have a look at some suggested actions moving forward. Okay, there is a focus on love, and I have to be honest with you, it's pure love, right? Love that flows. Now, it could be the love of what you do. It could be the love of family and friends. It could speak to romantic love. And again, you've got this sense of freedom. You've got the freedom to do whatever you want. Yeah. Some of you are feeling this sense of relief and freedom. Oh, you pulled wonders, which is the ability to manifest miracles in your life at this time. Helped by the universe. And just to keep things simple, you've got the white feather. So focusing on what are the 3 or 4 things I need to do today, getting those done, being gentle with yourself, kind to yourself. And there is this clear path moving forward, lit up by golden energy, lit up by sunlight. Gorgeous, which is very abundant, by the way. Let's pull you some guidance from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. Okay, you've got the Shadow Queen, and she's holding a light up to places where there's been manipulation, hidden intentions. So there's certainly things that are going to come to light or have come to light about a past personal situation. Just confirming it. And you've got the Desert Prince, which is all about survival and false promises. So this person may have made a lot of promises and didn't show up in the great way. You may have felt like you've dealt with situations where there was a lot of things where somebody said they were going to do something and it never followed through on it. So it may have put you in like survival mode. Spirit's saying it's important you come out of that now because you're still embracing the shadow side of people and situations you've dealt with. Versus feeling abundant and freedom. There's a big difference in energy here. Have a look at that. Completely different energy. Very positive, high vibrational, freedom, self-made success. They want you to be in this energy. Not allowing the energies of past situations and people to affect that. You got the Spirit Whisperer. They're absolutely communicating with you. Messages, higher knowing coming through. There's an owl there, so seeing the truth in situations. You've also pulled the Word Lord, so they're asking you to be careful with your communication, even if people haven't shown up great in the past. Not to compromise your sense of self right now. And the Horse King, which is all about assistance and control. Somebody might have tried to control you in some way, controlled a situation in some way, controlled how. It's a lot of shadow energy around whoever that is or whatever that situation is. And you got the Sisters of the Seasons, which is you honouring the cycles of growth in your life, knowing that things take time to build. Natural order, divine order. Maybe you've come out of a situation realizing that perhaps you need to take a slower approach to something to make sure you're not getting yourself into situations where somebody may put on a false mask. You didn't see it. Let's pull you some guidance from your animal spirit guides. You got the Fox Spirit, which is thinking on your feet. Whatever your situation is, you managed to get yourself out of it pretty quickly. It's like you outsmarted whoever this was. Yeah, you took the lead, darlings. You put yourself back in your personal power. You got the Stag Spirit coming out there. And the Horse Spirit, you've now pulled freedom 3 times in your reading. You freed yourself. Absolutely freed yourself. You outsmarted someone. Big time. Created a new beginning for yourself. And they're asking you to just be playful, right? So let go of the heavy burdens. Wanting you to be a bit more lighthearted. And you got the dolphin spirit, this and that are true. So you and whoever this person is didn't see eye to eye on things. May have a different version of looking at things. And the panther spirit, you need to reclaim your power. You have reclaimed your power. Number 44, message direct from spirit. That also came during another reading this week. You're fully in your personal power. Wow, beautiful. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to show it some love. Hit that like button. Make sure to share, subscribe. If you do need extra guidance and support with a personal reading, they are open, as well as the 2026 tarot forecasts, which are only available in December and January, which is predictions on love, career, finances, and general energies. That link's popping up here as well as down below. Do reach out if you need that support at this time or just want to find out what's happening for you in 2026. All right, take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.